another attempt for extending the plugin dev kit plugin inside the IntelliJ IDEA Ultimate, and the goal is to make creating plugins for JetBrains IDEas a bit easier, thanks to introducing smart code completion within Gradle build scripts. So if you were present yesterday, we already started with some basic implementation, and we have a very simple completion contributor already created that we can test, verify if it's working yet within IntelliJ IDEA run by our IntelliJ IDEA from sources. So yeah, let's wait until it will spin up, and let's see where we are right now. In the meantime, I'll just drop a message in social media that the stream has started, so give me a sec, please. Okay, yep, that's the guest IDE. Yeah, let's allow. Let me just revert this version to something that is true, so IDE doesn't complain here. Oh gosh, yeah, it's going to download a bit of internet, but yeah, we are not. Okay, yeah, that was quick. Good. Right. I wonder if okay, yeah, live on X. On X we are live. I would appreciate a message whenever you can see and hear me, so any chat message yeah, is really welcome. Okay. Okay, so here we are. The idea is to make those versions easy to obtain, because yeah, this part of the code is responsible for picking up the IntelliJ platform that plugin developers use for development. So whenever you want to create a plugin for JetBrains IDEas, you need to specify this base SDK used for developing something. And this base SDK can be either basic IntelliJ IDEA or specific so-called small IDE, so PHP Storm, CLion, WebStorm, etc. Or even Android Studio. That's also possible. And here in this case we are using IntelliJ IDEA. So for yeah, within Gradle build script, yeah, that's build Gradle KTS, so Gradle build script with Kotlin flavor, we are defining dependencies IntelliJ platform, and that's the IntelliJ platform Gradle plugin we also develop to make it easier for to build plugins for JetBrains IDEs. And here IntelliJ IDEA. So we are picking up, we are specifying that the IntelliJ IDEA is something we want to use for as our SDK in the version of 2025 point something. And this something is a matter of either guessing, but we don't want to guess, checking in download page of available IntelliJ IDEas, or checking the JSON file feed where you can find not only IDEs you can download, so general GA releases, but also EAPs and release candidates. And in those cases, that's not a marketing version like 2025.2.6.2, but a build number, so 3 digits, 252 point something, and that's impossible to guess. Yeah, and the idea is to make it possible to autocomplete this version for you whenever you type something here. So yesterday we ended up with providing the foo value, which is just a dump placeholder where we will put actual IntelliJ IDEA versions that we can specify here. Yeah, let me close other tabs. But this foo is possible to be injected anywhere actually right now, even here. Foo, right. And we right now have to limit the scope to those functions like IntelliJ IDEA or CLion or PHP Storm or any other available IDE, Android Studio, or a more generic create handler helper. Okay. Yeah, so that's that. Okay, I will just drop the message on LinkedIn because on X you most likely see that I'm streaming. Okay, but LinkedIn is not here. I'll probably send a link to YouTube channel because this is the most reliable channel right now. Okay, let me just send something in LinkedIn. Okay, let me just cross-post that. Oh, Asma, hey, hello, welcome back. Blue Sky. Yeah, I'm currently using three social media networks. The first one, probably the most engaging one, is LinkedIn. I also have X and Blue Sky. However, Blue Sky is not that popular anymore. It never was. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's get back to the code. So here is the guest ID created from and run from sources, built and run from sources. And this is my main IDE with IntelliJ Ultimate sources loaded, where we have within the devkit plugin, devkit plugin. Yeah, naming is hard. So this is a plugin that is a part of the monorepo, but no longer bundled. So you have to download it from JetBrains Marketplace. So this plugin is a must-have if you create plugins for JetBrains IDEs, because it has all the inspections, tooling, etc., etc. And within this plugin and the Gradle submodule of this plugin, we're going to implement this code completion for Gradle build files. Yesterday I have created this completion contributor. Let me hide this one. Completion contributor, and this is added already in the XML file for Kotlin language. So whenever the plugin, the devkit plugin is loaded in your IDE and you are browsing a Kotlin-like file, this completion contributor will be also loaded for this file. Like here, this build Gradle KTS, this is Kotlin variant of Gradle build file, and this completion contributor is loaded. Next, we are extending the completion contributor with the IntelliJ platform versions completion provider for a specific places, and this place is right now really well, too wide. Let's say the scope is too wide, because it is injecting our foo value for all string literals inside the code. So even here, well, hello equals foo, and we don't want that. We want to limit it to dependencies, IntelliJ platform, and a list of functions, specific functions. Message on chat. Hello Matthias. Little feedback. YouTube audio seems a little bit out of sync. Okay, that's probably because of the software I'm using. I remember that I can unplug mic to fix that issue. Hold on. One, two, three. How about now? Is it better? Is it any better? can also make it probably a bit louder. Is it better? Perfect. Okay, awesome. Thanks for the feedback. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Okay. So here we are defining. Isn't it too loud right now? Because I see some red bars in the Common Studio. Okay, just asking. Okay, so the place here is an object, any PSI element with just one rule with parent, which is literal string template entry. And how we know what's that? It is here, somewhere here. Hold on. Yeah, string template. That's that. But it's not just any string template. Okay, I can hide that. Oh, come on. Where is it? Come on. Seriously? Okay. KT literal string template entry. So in PSI viewer plugin, no cutting on my end, a little bit less maybe. Okay. Okay. So PSI viewer plugin. This is another dev-ish plugin for plugin developers. Defines that this thing is of is an instance of this class. So we can use this class for limiting the scope of where our completions will be injected to. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I got this from my colleague Marit van Dijk. This is probably the only thing in my background, so I'm looking for more ideas of what I can put into the background to have it look even better. Okay, so I'm not I don't want to guess and try and fail here on the stream regarding what I should put, how to define this filter. So I already delegated that to codecs, but no worries, I'm not going to make everything, well, make codecs write the code. It's just a kind of source of documentation for me, as we have plenty of internal MCP servers, I mean rules, whatever, that help figuring out what's inside the code base. So yeah, why to dig all alone here when we have such a great tools available. So yeah, it's suggested that we should extend our place not only with parent, but a bit more complex condition. So here we can go for object pattern condition, right? Code completion. Yep. Pattern condition PSI element. IntelliJ platform version literal. Let's use this name. This one sounds better. Oh, Marit is here. Hello, Marit. Thanks for joining. Okay, so... Okay, my cat is meowing. Hold on, I need to let him in. Yeah, say hi. He's so annoying. Alright, so what do we have here? Okay, yeah, he's back. So here we have accept safely. What's that? Okay, pattern condition. Override fun accepts. I never touched this part of the IntelliJ platform, to be fair. Let me drop this one. Thank you. Implement, okay, accepts. Yep, that's the one. And what is happening here? So literal, string, argument, arguments, call. So here we are getting more out of the PSI element. Probably just to make more more tests here. Block owner, block. Okay. Okay. Let's do something like, okay, what is this method returning? Boolean. So we can actually make it return true. Set a breakpoint here and run in debugger. So right now, whenever I will invoke the code completion, or not, too many IDEA internal errors. Great. That doesn't sound good. Let me just revert this build script to some previous state. Okay, now it's better. Let's invoke the code completion right now, and yep, we are in our accepts function, and we can see exactly where we are. Okay, don't worry about these IntelliJ IDEA rules. Prefix, this is something internal for internal for PSI within IntelliJ IDEA when run in debug. So yeah, that's not a glitch, that's a feature. So here in the T value, I would rather call it element. We have access. Okay, I can't switch to the ID anymore. We have access to this specific element. Yep, this one. And we have to traverse through this tree and check if all parents are the ones we expect to be there, and if so, return true, otherwise yeah, false. Rocket science. And is version argument, so let me just rename that element. Literal. What's that? Why is it taking so? That's a bit verbose. Okay, so it's just checking. Okay, I get it. Yeah. Let's get this code. And see what will happen here. Okay, we need to import a bit of classes. And yeah, literal. So the current element's parent is literal string template entry. Is it? To me, that will already fail here, no? Error. What's that? I don't like it. I don't like it. So we switched internally from JPS to Bazel, and something is off. Ah, yeah. Missing return. Missing return. Okay. No foo. Why no foo? Because, okay, it's here. Okay, it's here. What about here? No, there is no foo here. Or no foo here. That's great. So what is going on in this code so far? Literal, so we are checking if our element is literal string template entry. If no, we are rejecting the further checks and returning false immediately. String template expression. Value argument. Yeah, that makes sense because yeah, because of that. So it's not only about having string. Okay, hold on. I'm thinking of another use case here. IntelliJ IDEA version. Can I? No. Configure. Okay. I can still do something like that. Well, that's hacky syntax, but I should be able to do something like that still, and type IntelliJ platform type IntelliJ IDEA, and that's also a correct syntax when defining a dependency on IntelliJ platform. So you can parameterize version and type and get it from Gradle properties, for example. Like even IU to IntelliJ platform type and version. Yeah, that makes sense. So we want to have this thing provide completion also for that syntax. Okay, not here, not here. Here we have foo, but here we don't have foo. Okay. Okay. So arguments call is version argument call the expression text. Okay, and what about still this syntax? Create type and version. Okay, here it works. So those scenarios are covered, but not this one. PyCharm won't work. Yeah, PyCharm won't work right now because it's not listed here, nor rider, etc. So probably we'll have to hard code the list of available helpers here, the full list, and the list is a bit long, to be fair. Yep. In this enum we have Android Studio. Aqua is deprecated because we sunset this IDE. Slion, Data Grip, Data Spell, etc. etc. Yeah, quite a lot of them. Hey Jason. I think this. Yeah, the background is lit. Well, that's also thanks to Marit. She highlighted this. This animation, is created by the Kai team, computational. Fuck. I forgot their name. So we have Marit. It's all about the background. Those waves. You remember you said you want to have this one as a wallpaper. Screensaver, and I went a step further and put this one into my live stream background because it's great. It's hypnotizing. Maybe it will make my followers stick to my streams for longer. I don't know. Exactly. Thanks for the name. And what's the name of this one? Hold on. I put this one already. Yeah, the name is Noise Terrain, and I published that in CloudFront static website. So this background is a web view. It's a web view. It's not any video, pre-recorded video. Let me just send it to you. Where can I send it? Restream? I'm using Restream. Okay, chat. Okay, here it is. And the screensaver, I forgot where I published that. I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, going back to the code. Here, it is also calling. It is also checking if the IntelliJ platform call block owner. I don't know what's that. It's a bit verbose. Okay, but we have to cover this. This create method as well. So here let's go step by step. Okay. Object pattern, no. Okay. Let's go here and step over. Okay, step over, step into, step out. Okay, so yeah, it already fails on that. Okay, what's wrong? Skip breakpoint at... Come on. What's going on? Okay, yeah. Here we are. So we can go here. Oh my god. But not any further. Why? String parent. So the string is string template. We can read its value. It's something of size 4. Okay, text probably. Yeah. So this one. So the parent is binary expression in this case. Binary expression. Binary expression. Yeah, it's a binary expression. So this one. Functional, literal. Binary expression. So this binary expression. Okay, string template. So we need to check if the previous one, reference expression. So if it's a binary expression, and if it is, we have to check the reference expression if its name is version. Yeah. Argument, value argument. No, not return. Okay. I don't like those. Okay, anyway. Well, KT binary expression. Yeah, instead of checking single patterns, you can check ancestors if grandparent is create. Yeah. The AI thing is not helpful here at all, really. And here we maybe have something better with parents. Types. Superparent, tree parent, yeah, let's drop that. How to check if the grandparent of the currently matched element is what? Is this reference expression, call expression, reference expression in this case, and here also reference expression. But this is a reference expression and not the reference expression is not a parent but sibling. So that would be a call expression. Is a call expression and its reference is of a specific name, such as create IntelliJ IDEA and so. Yeah. If parent, so this parent is fine. Come on, please. What is superparent, by the way? Tree parent, superparent with parents. Okay, superparent. Seems like, but 5? That's pretty weird. What's the level? I don't want to check level exactly. First child. Good catch. Thank you. 3 elements pattern. Yeah. And with parents, with 3 parent, ancestor, 3 parent. Superparent, 3 parent. with parents. I don't know. What do we have here? Level 5 is correct, but to me it's still guessing. Fuck no. Tree. Parent. What about this one? Let's check the code. Basil did something like that. Keyword completion item provider. With tree parent. It's not used that often in the code. Interesting. Okay, anyway. That was call expression. But how many call expressions do we have? A lot of them. Come on. PSI element. Platform patterns. Okay, what about now? No. Okay, let's wait. No, complete failure. Okay, that's a bit more trickier than I thought. Yes, tree parent PSI element. With parents. Okay, but the super parent seems to be fine, but I don't want to specify exact level. That seems too hacky. With parents. PSI, no, like that, okay. But still it will not tell us if the name is correct of this call expression's function name parent. Okay, let's wait a sec. No. Okay, so I think we have to get back to this with approach. Like that. Literals, but how to okay. Blah blah blah. Okay, let's focus. So we have this literal, we have this string, and for PSI element we want to okay, for a given PSI element, how to find the closest parent of a specific type. Closest. Will not go, yeah, the dot parent all the time. Yeah, get parent of type. So element get parent of type. Yeah, get parent of type. PSI util. That's good. And here we want to have the call expression. Call expression, and for this one, that's lambda, that's also call expression. KT call expression. No value. Pass for parameters. Strict true. Okay. Call expression. And this one should be also wrapped with another call expression, and here we have yet another call expression. And this call expression, I mean the closest one, should have this reference expression. So this one. And here we have to check. Okay, and for this one, okay, so we can have either value argument list or lambda argument. So there is always, in call expression, there is always reference expression, so the function name, and then a value argument list or lambda argument. Okay, that makes sense. So that's the call expression. So call expression callee expression text. Okay. So callee is what? Arguments, you are still trying to arguments, whatever. So what do we have here? Let's stop inside this code. Okay, so callee, this is IntelliJ IDEA. So that's already good. So here we can have this first check. Okay, so call expression is is allowed function. Okay, text, let's callee when what I'm doing, hold on, if callee in this Yeah, I don't like things like that, but okay. If Kali is not IntelliJ IDEA or Cilion or create, drop it. Otherwise, we are good. Okay. Foo. And here. Okay. We are good. But it's also here. So we have to check if call expression. Okay, so this is the parent of type, so call expression. So we need to check if call expression is a part of the IntelliJ platform. Pro idea to get Java's fresher. I don't get the question, sorry. Get parent of type. So we need to check yet another call expression. Okay. Return false. Take, okay. Let okay. Because call expression can be null. Return false. Take if, exactly. Return false. everything is red, but I think we can proceed with that. Let's check here. Okay, we are good. Here we are good. And here we are good. So we are already checking if... Okay, let me comment it out. Refresh. Okay, yeah. We're good, but still we have to check if we are within the dependencies block, because repositories also can have IntelliJ platform block and create. No, there's no create method, but still this will pass. Dependencies. And here, yeah. Let's run it again. Here, no longer foo is suggested, but here we have it. Okay. Let's check the create method still. However, the create helper allows for... Okay, what's that? Ah, this one, yeah. Oh my god, no, not this one. The create helper allows for specifying more things like that, not only version, but okay, but the other properties are boolean, product node, platform type, boolean. Okay, but what if we do something like that? So here we should also check if, okay, the callee expression is our function. We should move this list somewhere higher, but still the call expression part of type. Okay, where were we? Function literal. Call expression, that's okay. Reference expressions, that's our callee. we have to check if the property or argument associated with the value we are capturing is called version. I think that would be a good solution. PSI element. Okay, so element, in this case, this is a regular string part. Entry, okay. String template, binary expression. Okay, so if that's a binary expression, or a value argument. Value argument, call expression, value argument list, value argument. But if we go here, call expression, still too many call expressions. Okay, so it would be good. Okay. So here we are sure that we are within our proper function, no matter if that's helper, I mean the specific ID helper or the create method, but we are within the dependencies IntelliJ platform scope. So here, okay, we don't need this one to be assigned actually. So call expression. Okay, so within the call expression, within this specific call expression, we have to check this argument. Lambda argument or value argument list. Expression. Okay. Hold on. Okay, that settings Gradle now. Okay. So call expression. That's something we have. And the callee expression is reference expression. Reference expression. Oh, okay. Also, reference expression. But here, okay, this reference expression, call expression, reference expression, call expression, reference expression, value argument list. So we have to get a, okay. We need to check the type of this call expression. I mean, if it has arguments or lambda. KT call expression. I don't want to get this callee. Okay, lambda arguments. Type arguments, value arguments, lambda arguments. Okay, what do we have here? That's empty. Type arguments. I know we don't need that. And value arguments. Okay, but that's a list of KT value argument. Value argument list. What's the difference? Injected PSI on references. No. So value arguments is better here. And we need to check if let's check last in this case. Text IntelliJ IDEA rules. Great. Name? No. What's that? Because this is our version parameter. reference. No. Is the name of the argument available here? Maybe in this list. What's that? PSI element error power. Find child by type. Arguments. That's exactly the same KT value argument. Yeah, that's the same. So first one is type. No, first one is not type because we are prefilling the type. No, hold on. Okay, no, I'm using the create helper here. Okay. So the value arguments, the last one is our version, and now it's an empty string. Hold on, let's to have at least something here. Let's put F. Okay, last text F. Okay. That's good. F. So we have to be sure that this argument is called version. Reference element type, base icon, context. No. KT value argument. Let's check KT value argument. Do we have it here? KT value argument. Get argument expression, string template expression, get argument name. Okay, that's probably available if we specify the name explicitly here, like version. Yeah. But we want to know this one. Still when we don't have the name specified. Okay. Argument name is named. No, as element. Spread element is spread, is external. No. Get argument expression. String template expression. No. Get argument expression. No. Is that even possible? I think we need to get some reference. Reference. PSI reference. My subtree reference. No, the reference is not with us. References. On references. No. Okay. So I have a KT value argument. That belongs to the create function. But I want to make sure it refers to the value parameter and not any other, like, I don't know, configuration name. Not really sure if we can have this information at this point. Create version here, Sure, because we are explicitly assigning value to the version property. So we have this lambda expression. How is the sound, by the way? Is it again desynchronized with the video? Just let me know, so I will unplug my mic and plug it again, because that's the only solution I have right now. Okay. Codex is thinking. It seems from pulse and signals that JetBrains usually is a cloud company. Okay, out of sync. Hold on. Yeah, I'm using Codex for quite some time already. I think, it just fits me better. Yeah, I tried Claude, but I don't know. It's not my thing, simply. I don't have any strong opinion on AI agents, like which is better, which isn't. I tried Claude for a week or something, but still circling around Codex, because they are updating their models quite often, so yeah. And as for this sync issue with the audio video, I will probably get in touch with the Camo Reincubate company, which created this Camo Studio I use. So yeah, it's something related to USB, as you see, some buffering or whatever. Okay, we have a response from AI to identify the actual parameter handling positional arguments, named arguments, and overloads. Use analysis API's argument mapping. Is mapped to parameter. Is mapped to parameter. So we have this long function. Okay. KT value argument. So expression. Call expression. Get parameter of type. Call expression. Analyze. Call expression, resolve to call, single function call or null. Okay. Sounds fine. I mean, looks fine. How can I select everything? Okay. what is analyze? Resolve to call, change type, cast. Again, what? No. Okay. To imports. Come on. Mm-hmm. Analyze. Okay, I'm not sure if I want to dive that deep. You know, this is just a simple feature, and I'm not sure if bringing the analysis API from Kotlin into the DevKit plugin is worth it. We can just make a wild assumption that, I don't know. For completion, run this once in completion rather than inside the frequently evaluated place pattern. Yeah, that's a good hint. On the other hand, yet another hand, none of my IntelliJ IDEA have any other string argument. It's always version. What can possibly go wrong? A false positive. I mean, we'll suggest version completion for another random string. Okay, yeah, let's keep it as it is. Don't dig too much here, but still we need to figure out how to limit okay, so first we need to know that our element is a part of arguments. Okay, yeah, that's a fair check. Okay, so let's get back to this place. Value arguments. And those value arguments, that's always a first one, because the second one is lambda. But create helper requires platform type as a first argument, and the second is the version, and the third is lambda. Okay, value arguments, value argument. Elements. Gets parent of type. Okay. Okay. What's that? Okay. Parent string template value argument. KT value argument. Okay. So we have to distinguish if this is a value argument. If so, pass it. If it's a lambda thing, we have to check if we are using the named version property. This check would do the thing. Okay, so element, no. So what was the thing? Value arguments. How to quickly check if element belongs to value arguments, that's a list. Belongs to this one. That can be null. Yeah, that can be null. Okay. Check if the element belongs to the arguments list. If no, because no. Belongs to argument list. Okay. Okay, so it belongs to the arguments list, but what about this one? This one doesn't. Okay. If it doesn't belong to arguments list, it means yeah, hold on. It means this is a part of the string template binary expression. So it belongs to the lambda argument. Well, okay, it belongs to lambda, and we need to check the binary expression. What? Why are you get part of like call expression? Hold on. The call expression is okay. Not call expression. That's some bullshit. Element. Okay, call expression. belongs to lambda, so call expression lambda arguments, lambda arguments. Any? Lambda arguments. Okay, let's check this one. So yeah, it belongs to arguments list. That's fine. And here it belongs to lambda. Okay. And we have to check if our binary expression, reference expression, binary expression, okay. Element get parent of type. What was that? Binary expression. KT binary expression. Collie. No. Get Collie expression if any. Okay, let's pause here and check what this thing, what this expression, binary expression has. Okay. That's not the proper name still, but get Collie expression if any. Text. No. Okay, version equals something. Name? No. Okay, so the binary expression. Reference operation, reference and string templates of value. Reference expression. We need to grab the reference expression. Reference expression. It's null. Reference expression on references, find reference at reference expression. Come on. References empty. That's a bullshit. On references empty. Operation, no, find reference at version. Come on. Find reference at. Okay, that's really weird. Okay. How to check if element is a part of the binary expression? And the property is called version. Okay. Is version assignment value? Okay, that sounds good. Tokens is version. Okay, belongs to lambda. By lazy. Or belongs to lambda and element is version assignment value. Okay. True and something. Let's drop this breakpoint and check if simply the value will be suggested. So yeah, here we have foo available in the IntelliJ IDEA. Helper foo is here, and for the version foo is here. Yeah, I'm starting here at the 0 position because yeah, here foo will be immediately rejected because it doesn't match the filter, and here we have no foo. So the version property is respected. Cool. And here, come on, no foo. Okay. So all of our helpers, the specific ID helper with the version, create helper with the version, and create with lambda, all of them are supported. Okay, still we can do things like that and override the version, and foo is still here. Cool. Cool. Do we have anything else? So create of different types, ID specific thing. We have bundled modules. Yeah, there is no foo. Okay, so to wrap it up, we should list helpers that we want to keep here. Const, well, okay. What's that? It's recommended to specify explicitly public and protected declaration type. Private. No, I don't have this. IntelliJ platform block. Okay. And let's move the create. Okay. And just go to the Gradle plugin. And grab all of those. Okay, S plus. Okay. In selection. Okay. Oh my god, what I'm doing. What am I doing? IntelliJ platform dependency extension. Yeah, wrong place. Fun. How many functions do we have here? Local, WebStorm, and create. Okay. Plain. Fun. Unique. Not unique. Duplicated. Okay. Duplicated. Delete duplicated lines. Okay. Create Android Studio data group. Sounds good. Okay, let's wrap that still. Okay. Let's wrap that like that. Okay. Okay. Dependency configuration already contains blah blah blah. Okay, that's expected because we have duplicated dependency helpers calls here. So let's quickly double check. If foo is here, it is. If foo is here, it is. Also here and here. And let's check PHP Storm. Foo is here. Okay, we are also supporting stuff like providers. So we can return here a version, but yeah, that's that's an overkill. No one should do that like that. So we'll provide auto-completion for the basic string only. And this should be enough, I believe. Okay, so that works. We'll wrap up for today. I think we are in a pretty good place already. I'll think if yeah, maybe I will clean up the code a bit after hours, but for Tuesday, it's Tuesday, maybe not tomorrow, but for Thursday or Friday, we'll go with providing actual list of versions for the given type. That will be also tricky because we'll have to make a request to the API, JSON API. We'll have to parse those versions from the file. Okay, I will show you. Next display. Okay, so we have this data services jetbrains.com/product/code, and that's IntelliJ Ultimate. There is also PHP Storm or WebStorm, and so and so. For Android Studio, that's even more complicated, but still doable. But we'll have to figure out the type, actual type, from this function name. So here, instead of plain list of supported dependency helpers, we'll have to provide a mapping, like IntelliJ IDEA is IU, IntelliJ IDEA Ultimate is also IU. That's kind of quirk of ours. This community is IC, and yeah, Android Studio is AI, not AS. Data grip, blah blah blah. So we'll have to have a mapping here, and based on the mapped IDE code, we'll have to make proper request. Not for all available versions, because who cares about, I don't know, MPS versions when we develop for IntelliJ IDEA. So yeah, specific requests to API will have to be performed. We'll need to get versions out of this JSON file. And yeah, that's that. For create helper, that will be even more complicated, because yeah, we'll have to check the type, and as you've seen already, the type can be written in different ways. Can't wait for that. Yeah, thanks for the stream. Really enjoy this. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I'm not expert in doing streams, so that means a lot to me. But I'll get better. Okay. Thanks, and see you soon. Probably on Thursday or Friday. Make sure to follow me here and there. Subscribe, click bells, etc. And yeah. Cheers.